It's going to be pretty hardcore, pretty quick, pretty straightforward like this. All right. So here it is. The Scrapn Dude gave you a bunch of advice about MMA, UFC. Don't listen to it. He's a full-on idiot. He's right about John Jones in many, many ways, but if you want to bet some money, bet it. Fuck is he? Who the fuck is he to tell you what? He's been wrong the last two fights. Okay, keep that in mind. I mean, might have been wrong more than that, but don't let yourself have some. Don't have some fun because Scrapping Dude said some bullshit. Okay. And yeah, John's probably gonna win the fight, but if you want to have some fun with it, have some fun with it. His breakdowns are so fucking abdominal. It makes you fucking want to take a shit. Yeah. I speed him up to like 1.5 or so percent, and it's like so dull and slow, man. He's like, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I mean, dude, get the fuck off here with your fucking UFC MMA advice. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk anymore about that shit. Talk about horse racing. You're from Kentucky. You can talk about horse racing. That's fine. Fair enough. But if people want to bet their money, you want to put $1,000 up on Dominic Reyes and make fucking $1,800, do that. That's fine with you. Do that. There's no call on a fucking UFC fight. It isn't like that, man. He hasn't learned yet that you can't call a fucking UFC fight. So whatever. Dumb shit. The other thing I noticed is that Evan wants to challenge me to a debate. I don't know what you want to debate, Evan. How about this? I challenge you to show everyone. Start with your setup, your normal setup, where you normally sit, and then tear down the fucking walls. Tear down this wall, and show everybody really where you are. Because you're really in your same boyfriend's house that you've always been in. You never lost that. And that's the basis of your fucking argument against me, is that I made you lose your boyfriend. You haven't lost your boyfriend. You still got your boyfriend. That's how you are able to buy pieces for your fucking bike. And you don't have a job, so you still live with your same boyfriend. The guy who makes a lot of money working for the government, right? So you lie to people a lot, man. You do it all the time. You did it to me 4 or 5 times on the 4 or 5 different fucking resets that we had. Like, we're okay. Well, let's fucking squash this shit, right? And still, you come out, and when the heat was on, you couldn't help yourself. That's the one thing that I agree with Fakers on, was that you piss your boyfriend off more than we do. You made him mad so many times because you can't help yourself. You're a fucking troll to begin with. You're a troll at the core, Evan. That's why you talk shit about eating Sam's animals, and depending on what side it fell on, you would have been on B and D side or Tallywhacker side. Whoever came on, whoever came up to you first. You have no integrity, 0 integrity. You were here. I want everyone to ask him why, when he was here, he wouldn't fucking confront me. He was here, right? We all know he was here. He didn't want anything to do with this. So he's a fraud. You're a fucking fraud. I'm not going to debate you on anything. There's nothing you can debate me on. You can't even pronounce words right. Stoled. What is stoled? What is the word stoled? You're a fraud. And if I want to take more time, I can tear you apart even more, but I don't. I'm just going to ruin you right now. You're a fraud. Okay? You're a fraud. You came at me to try to be friends with me, and then you unloaded on my wife, like, for no reason. You said it was to get attention to Mike Dibble. Whatever. I let that go. I was okay with it. We let it go. We'll move on. And then he did it again. And he did it again. And he did it again. You're a fucking... Either you're a mental product or you're just a liar. So I'm not going to debate. There's nothing to debate you on. You're not mentally capable of debating me on anything. Yeah, you don't live life in the real world. You suck dick and fuck a boy for fucking money. You haven't fought for 22 years? You can't handle being in this real world. I'm in this real world. I'm out here every day, doing it every day. You can't do what I do every day. You ain't got it in you like that. You're a little fat boy with his little tiny fingers sitting behind a fucking fake green screen in his boyfriend's house, the same house you've been in Livonia, Michigan, still sitting there being a little bitch boy to make money. You're worse than Community Cause and Cadillac Sam combined. Fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? You had a chance to come show somebody who you were. You can't do it. You ain't got it in you, little fatty. Can't do it, can you? So continue to be that and entertain people with your bitch boy from your boyfriend's house. He's still in the same house you've been in the whole time. I'll keep my little magic stick with all the information on it. So if you ever want to fucking go toe to toe and try to prove this or that, I got my magic stick, including your channel with your name, David, on it, okay? Dave Nags. Yeah. Your channel with your name on it. You know what I'm talking about. You could have let this go a long time ago. I gave you many chances, but you didn't. So I'll keep working and doing what I do, and then on my days off when I have time, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to call you out on your dumb shit. And you can go on and do 4 or 5 hour long streams in your boyfriend's house and, get everybody all behind you or whatever. But I'll keep doing what I do because that's what I do. You're a fraud. You don't work hard. Who the fuck are you faking? Who believes you? Who believes you? Does Big Nick Digger believe you? Does he believe that he's all about the hard-working man and shit, right? You abandon your daughter. You fucking didn't do shit for your family. You have done nothing but suck dick and fuck buttholes for your money. And Big Nick Digger stands behind you on that? It's questionable to me. Maybe he doesn't believe it. Because I know that dude's got a fucking much more integrity than you do. You fuck buttholes and suck dick for money. You abandon your daughter. And you talk shit about me, who's still here every bit of the fucking way for my family. And when you had an opportunity to come and prove yourself, I've asked you several times to do so, you wouldn't do it. So fuck you, pussy. Yeah, you're the pussy now. You're supposed to be some MMA fighter, right? I gave you every opportunity to come and fight me. You tried to say I was going to sue you. You sued me, you fucking pussy. There's nothing to debate about. There's nothing to debate about. I'll smack you around if you want to get smacked around. But you aren't intelligent enough to debate me about anything. All right? So get that straight. Start milking your titties and see if there's anything good that can come out of that. Because nothing good has come out of what you've done on YouTube. Pussy. What else? think that's it, man. I really think I've made my point. Ask Evan to show you around his house. Ask Dave Nags to show you around where he lives. Like, turn on the green screen, show us around. It'll look familiar. It's the same place. I know this because he's told me this. But you need to know because he's telling you that I ran him away from his boyfriend, but I didn't run him away from his boyfriend. No. They're still together. If he's going to keep bringing that shit up, you need to know the truth. Because otherwise, why do you keep bringing it up, Evan? David? He called my brother. I called your brother because I have children involved. I need to know what kind of seriousness you are. I called you out when you were here. You didn't do shit. So you aren't shit. You won't do shit. You're just a 5'5", 185-pound fat round mound of little fingers who won't do shit to anybody. That's the facts, bro. You aren't shit. Won't do shit to anybody. Can't hurt a fucking person. All you do is fuck men, and that's how you make your money. Some of us got to do different shit to make our money. Take care of our family. You haven't taken care of your family for 20 fucking years. You sent your daughter off to fucking be taken care of by another family. And then you started sucking dick right then. That's who you are. And you've done nothing but defend a probable child molester since then. Congratulations.